Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
And I'm Laurie.
Today we have for you in our human interest section of your magazine quite an unusual guy down in Vietnam. Our title is Duong Ngo, Vietnam's last public letter writer.
所以今天呢，来到我们温馨小品的单元啊，那么非常有趣的主题，文章的这个 title 呢，就是越南最后写信员杨文悟。那我们来看看这位最后写信员到底有什么样的事迹，会让我们的温馨小品选择他来跟大家分享。
Okay, let's begin our first paragraph, first sentence. Duong Ngo is a special man who's a national treasure in his home country of Vietnam. The name of the man is in the Vietnamese language, which is related to the large dialect of Chinese that we call Cantonese. Everybody knows Chinese has 4 tones. Vietnamese has 6 tones.
所以呢，一开始我们来看到第一句很简单啊，讲到说呢，杨文悟啊，就是我们的这位主角呢，他在他的这个祖国越南啊，可以说呢是一位身为国宝的特殊男人啊。那刚刚呢，这个 Bruce 老师很厉害的帮我们念出来这个杨文悟这个名字，因为呢，其实呢 Bruce 老师在越南待过一段时间啊。那也刚刚讲到就说，所以像这个我们中文的话有4声啊，那么在越南语里头则是有6声，但是呢，是算很相近的结构。
Let's continue. At 89 years old, Ngo is the country's last public letter writer. Now this gentleman is 89 years old, and there's no one else in Vietnam people can go to and ask them to write a letter for them and then send it to someone.Because not everybody in the world can read and write.
所以呢，接下来就是讲到说，以这个89岁的高龄啊，这个杨文悟呢，他是那个国家最后一位的公共写信员啊。这里我们看到这个 public 这个字呢，我们讲说公共的、公开的，或者有时候是讲国家的都可以。但在这里的话，我们这个它这个性质的话，就是这个公共的，因为换言之，它的服务是给大家的，而且呢，这个是。像我们很多时候政府讲的那种公仆这样子的一个概念啊，那么所以呢，他是这个国家，但是却是最后一位的写信员了。那就像刚刚 Bruce 老师提到的，因为不是在每个国家的每个人都一定能读能写，所以呢，其实之前是有这种写信员这样的工作的。
Okay, the next sentence. Ngo started his career at the Saigon Central Post Office in 1946. So Mr. Ngo was just out of high school, probably, when he started to go to work, and his career was to write letters for people who couldn't write letters for themselves. That was in 1946, right after World War II, and he was just 17 years old. When he was just 17 years old, he began his full-time career.
所以接下来这句我们看到啊，讲到说呢，这个杨文悟啊，他展开他的工作生涯是在什么时间、什么地点呢？是在1946年啊，于西贡的中央邮局展开他的工作生涯，而那个时候的他也才只有17岁。好，那这里我们看到的 started somebody's career， 它的后面啊是可以接，比如说像我们文章中接的这样啊，在什么时间、什么地点。那你也可以说 started somebody's career 呢，比如说 of music 啊，那就是加上这个它的这个性质了，或者是 as 一个什么身份啊，来展开他的工作生涯都可以。那这里除了用 started， 你也可以用 begin 啊，这个动词都可以。
Since then, he has never missed a day of work, even during wartime. Since he started working at the age of 17 in 1946, remember he's 89 years old now, so for more than 70 years, every day that he was supposed to work, he was there. Even when the war was going on, but first with the French and the Vietnamese, the North Vietnamese, and later with the Americans and the North Vietnamese, he still every day made work.
那接下来再讲到从那个时候起啊，什么时候呢？就是他展开他的工作生涯呢，17岁的开始呢，他就即便是在战争期间啊，都从来没有错过任何一天的工作，所以呢，任何一天的上班日他都没有缺席过。
Now let's look at our second paragraph. This is a long one. Ngo's main job is to help people write letters in French, English, or Vietnamese. Now the verb is because he's still doing this work. Mr. Ngo is still a public letter writer, and either he had a very good education or he taught himself, but he can write in 3 languages. Not many people can do that. His are French, because the French controlled much of Southeast Asia for centuries. And then after World War II, the Vietnamese wanted to have their own country back. They wanted independence. So they started to fight the French. The French left. The Americans came in. Then they started to fight the Americans. And of course, his home language of Vietnamese, he certainly should know how to write that as well.
所以接下来我们看到第2段哦，讲到说杨文悟哦，他主要的工作呢，就是帮助人们呢来写用法文、英文跟越南文写信啊。那这边呢，Bruce老师刚刚特别提到，第一个是这个句子它是用现在式，因为呢到现在89岁的高龄，但杨文悟他依然呢是越南最后一位写信员，所以他还在写啊，所以这里用了一个现在式。那另外讲到为什么是法文、英文跟越南文呢？那么提到说，因为呢这个越南啊，它呢一开始为了争回国家的这个独立啊自主，所以呢曾经对抗过法国，也曾经对抗过美国，所以呢出现了这3种语言。那这个显然杨文悟的这个教育程度应该蛮好的，因为他3种语言都会。
A normal working day for him begins at 8 a.m. and ends at 3 p.m. Well, that's a normal working day for a lot of people, almost. From 8 to 5 was the traditional time. Now it's more like 9 to 5. So 8 to 3 is about the length, a little bit shorter than most people work today.
那么对他来讲，标准的一个工作天呢，开始于早上的8点，而结束于下午的3点。
Ngo works at a long wooden desk beneath a picture of Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam's first president. So it's pretty much what you think. There's a long desk. He will sit on one side. Someone will be sitting on the other side, or possibly next to him, telling him, oh, please write this, and depending on the language, he may even translate. Someone may speak in Vietnamese, but they want the letter written in English. He can do that too.
所以接下来讲到说呢，杨文悟啊，他呢工作于这个越南的第1位总统胡志明肖像下方的一张长木桌啊，这是他工作的地点。
He can write up to 7 letters per day, and he charges 15 NT dollars per page. So here we have, remember, from 8 to 3, that just happens to be 7 hours. And so about 1 letter per hour, but a letter can have several pages. He charges only 15 NT dollars per page.
所以接下来讲到了他呢，每天可以写的信呢多达，这里有一个 up to 多达7封信，而且呢，他的收费是每一页呢15块的新台币。
Okay, let's finish up with the second half of this paragraph. Ngo also provides his translation services for anyone who needs them for free. So not only can he translate, but he has a big heart. If people really need to have something translated, he'll just do it for free. Maybe he enjoys translation.
所以呢，接下来讲到说杨文悟啊，他呢也为某一些人来提供他的翻译服务。哪些人呢？在 for 的后面告诉我们，任何需要这个免费翻译的人这里的 who needs them for free 就是需要这些免费翻译的人呢，他都会提供他的翻译服务。
Although it's possible to get free translations through the internet,you can try that. What I've seen the internet do with translation does not impress me. In fact, it confuses me. Sometimes I have no idea what they are trying to say. So that's for now. In the future, I'm sure it will improve and it will be closer and closer to the way people read language, understand it, and then translate it.Some people, like me, still prefer Ngo's work. Instead of using the internet, they go to Mr. Ngo because he provides a personal touch. It's one thing to translate word for word, and maybe it's accurate, but there's no feeling to it. It's what I would call robot language.
那接下来这一句讲到啊，虽然透过网络得到这个免费的翻译是可能的但是呢，有一些人他还是prefer A to B 的时候呢，我们讲到这个句型就是宁可选择 A 而不是 B， 比较喜欢 A 而非 B 那这里的话，我们常常会看到句子里头 prefer A， 但是不必把 B 讲出来。为什么？因为前面已经讲了，就是告诉我们，比起网络上的免费翻译来讲呢，有些人是比较喜欢杨文悟的作品，杨文悟的翻译的。为什么呢？因为呢，他给了我们一种这个 personal touch。我们讲 touch 呢，它有时候是指这个味道有什么样的那种味道，有的时候是指那个笔触或者是那种手法都是可以的。那所以这里比较有一个 personal， 比较人性化的、比较人性的一个笔触。所以呢，这个就是跟刚刚 Bruce 老师讲那种 robot 机器人的那种翻译那种感觉呢，当然就完全不一样了。
Another word here for touch can be connection, a personal connection. You're with other people, so you behave in a human way.
Can you spell that, please?
Connection. Connection, connection, a personal connection.
那就比较有那种人性的连结了
Ngo is certainly old enough to retire. He's 89, but he prefers to keep working. He's done this all his life. He's helping people. People must thank him. He gets paid if he does the writing. Apparently, he's very happy doing what he's doing. Why stop?
所以接下来讲到杨文悟他这个 certainly 很肯定的、无疑的是这个已经年纪大到足以退休了，其实是可以退休的但是呢，他呢更喜欢这个我们看到 prefer 又出现，但是这里是一个不同的用法结构 ，prefer to A 这个 A 是一个原形的动词那个 rather than B， 那 B 也是一个原形动词，但是一样的，这里我们不必把 B 讲出来，因为 B 已经在前一句讲过了，就是呢，比起这个退休来讲的话呢，杨文悟更喜欢或者杨文悟宁愿继续的工作下去。
Another example of this would be a farmer. Can you imagine?Oh, it's my 65th birthday. I can stop farming now. Some people, their jobs or just the people themselves, they love what they're doing. Why stop if you're still able to do it?
那所以刚刚 Bruce 老师举的例子呢，就是说，比如说，如果你是一个农夫，结果呢，你就看一下这个日子，我65岁到了，所以我就要停止农耕当然不是这样子来这个运作的。而且呢，这个他也刚刚讲到说，如果有些事情是你喜欢做的，那其实就算到了那个年龄，又何妨继续做下去呢
Okay, let's finish up. That's because, why does he keep working? The reason is because writing brings him joy. As I said, he enjoys doing what he's doing. And by writing And by translating, this allows him to help others. There are still some people, usually much older people, who can no longer write or never learned how to write. So he's providing a service. And in his way of thinking, this allows him to give back to society. He feels like he's a lucky man who can work as much as he wants, when he wants, and society has been good to him. He wants to keep providing a service. He's the last man standing with a pen in Vietnam.
所以最后一个，因为这个带着笔屹立不摇的人呐，哈，所以呢，最后这句讲到，那么那也是因为啊，那么什么是因为？当然就是指说他呢，为什么宁愿他比较想要继续工作下去，是因为呢，这个 writing 写作啊，那不管是写信啊，或者是这个翻译，这个写作呢，带给他快乐，而且呢，写作也使得他可以这个第一帮助其他人，第二呢，能够回馈给社会。这里我们看到的 give back to give back 的话，有的时候它指的是你把东西归还，但有的时候它可以指的是回馈所以呢，因为可以帮助人，又可以回馈社会，又可以带给他快乐，那这样子的事情当然会选择能够继续做下去。
Okay, now let's review a few of the words or phrases here and give you some extra words. For example, we have, if you remember, Ngo also provides his translation services to people who need them for free. To provide, we could also, of course, say gives, but offer is another word that could be used here. O-F-F-E-R. O-F-F-E-R. To offer is to let people know that you will do something for them. And in this case, he gives or provides a service of writing and translation.
所以呢，这边的第一个 Bruce 老师帮我们补充的就是 provide 提供之外，你可以多记一个字，就是 offer 也是提供的意思。
And then we also have certainly in the phrase, Ngo is certainly old enough to retire. Certainly, we have a lot of words in English that can also be used with that meaning here. One of them is surely, S-U-R-E-L-Y, S-U-R-E-L-Y. Another is clearly, C-L-E-A-R-L-Y, C-L-E-A-R-L-Y, or obviously, O-B-V-I-O-U-S-L-Y, O-B-V-I-O-U-S-L-Y, obviously.
所以这里的话则是补充了3个你可以跟 certainly 一起背的字就是 surely 或者是 clearly 或者是 obviously， 你可以把它一起背起来。好了，以上就是我们今天的文章。那么一样的，如果大家想要复习的话呢，不妨在 YouTube 上面打入常春藤搜寻，就可以找到 Bruce 老师跟我一起来陪你复习今天的课文咯。
Until the next time,
bye-bye.
第46页，温馨小品，越南最后写信员杨文务。
Duong Van Ngo, Vietnam's last public letter writer. Duong Van Ngo is a special man who's a national treasure in his home country of Vietnam. At 89 years old, Ngo is the country's last public letter writer. Ngo started his career at the Saigon Central Post Office in 1946, when he was just 17 years old. Since then, he has never missed a day of work, even during wartime. Ngo's main job is to help people write letters in French, English, or Vietnamese. A normal working day for him begins at 8 a.m. and ends at 3 p.m. Ngo works at a long wooden desk beneath a picture of Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam's first president. He can write up to 7 letters per day, and he charges $15 NT per page. No also provides his translation services for anyone who needs them for free. Although it's possible to get free translations through the internet, some people still prefer No's work because he provides a personal touch. No is certainly old enough to retire, but he prefers to keep working. That's because writing brings him joy and allows him to help others and give back to society.